versatile Emil Sitka, who could and would do anything.
And many times, in those 30 years, after Shemp died, he would say to me, he says, "You're going to be a Stooge one day." I said, "Oh, come on, Mo, I'm better than that." "No," he said, "and I want you to." Now, the old man, on a stage, I've done it in many ways, you know. Depends on what the role called for. It could be a tragedy, a comedy, or a drama. So it wasn't too new for me to do an old man, but in this script with Jules White directing, it was Amos Flint, the first old man I did with the Stooges. Maybe you guys remember that, in all gummed up. Now, as the guy was making me up, I could feel that I was getting older and older and older, and my gosh, I had to be snappy and sassy and whatnot, and I felt it like it, and somehow, reading the script, I knew how it should fit in. I had to be cantankerous and somebody that should get slapped in the mouth or hit in the face, and I fit in with the Stooges, and this is the one time that Jules White let me do it the way I came on. Bridless Groom, that was under Ed Burns, entirely different director, entirely different approach. He allowed me to create the character, or he would give me a lot of leeway. How would you do it, Emil? And I would come up, because on a stage I did that many times. So when these Stooges start wrecking my house, and all I'm supposed to do is perform a wedding ceremony with dignity and get my cash and let them get out of there, that one line, I guess I put all the feeling I had. Hold hands, you birds. Or hold hands, you lovebirds. Hold hands, you lovebirds. Some people think it might have been like a circus or something like that. It wasn't. It was more like an operating room. Surgery. Believe it or not, the Stooges were real professionals, you know. They showed up to work like a workman, dressed with their hair combed back and whatnot. But once they got their suits on, I say clown suits, they were ready for what is precision timing of every scene that they're about to do. So when the lights came on, the director says, "All right, let everybody on a set," and that whole big crew stand still with their jobs ready to do. It was like you're going to perform surgery, and everything has to be precisely timed. What? And many times, in those 30 years, after Shemp died, he would say to me, he says, "You're going to be a Stooge one day." I said, "Oh, come on, Mo, I'm better than that." "No," he said, "and I want you to." How it was to be or come about, I just used to dismiss as a compliment. Until, what, years later go, sure enough, Mo says, "What I tell you, you're going to be a Stooge." The picture's in the works. It's all ready. It's planned. It's definite. It's positive. The contracts are drawn up. And sure enough, it was for the jet set to be shot in Palm Springs. I am the Stooge. It's official. Now we're waiting for Mo. Mo calls and says they're shooting. They want us on a set next week, but we're going to postpone it for a week. So I'm still on with the thing, and very much so going to make a good job of it. And Joe accepted the fact. We had this meeting, and Mo says that we don't even need to rehearse because you know how to do it, and I know you're going to come up with a good character and so on. Time goes, another week, he postpones. Producer calls me, "There's something wrong with Mo?" I don't know, but I feel like maybe he should try to find out, because he has a feeling something like Mo's wife calls me, puts it off another week and so on. Pretty soon another call comes. The Stooges is dead. Meaning Mo died. Come to the funeral, Emil.
Who would ever imagine that the underdogs of comedy, the Three Stooges, would be called the funniest guys in the world? Although they never achieved widespread critical acclaim, they did succeed in accomplishing what they had always intended to do. They made people laugh.
Frightening.